Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. Welcome back to POT Perlis online tuition, and today again it's my turn. I'm Mr. Ahmad Zahir bin Hussein from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Dato' Sheikh Ahmad, IBO International World School. Today we are going to continue on the review, and before we start, we are going to have our dua recitation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahilladzi bi ni'matihi tatimmus salihat. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma aghnina bil ilm wa zayyinna bil hilm wa akrimna bit taqwa wa jammilna bil afiyah. Ya Rahmanu ya Rahim, kami mohon kepadamu dengan segala kerendahan diri sebagai hamba-Mu. Engkau indahkanlah akhlak kami, Engkau perbaikilah pergaulan antara kami, Engkau jadikanlah kami umat Islam yang menjadi teladan yang baik antara sekalian manusia. Engkau peliharalah kami dari penyakit lemah, malas, berfikiran dangkal dan buruk budi pekerti. Ya Rahmanu ya Wadud, Engkau baikilah keluarga kami, anak isteri kami, saudara mara kami, jiran tetangga kami dan seluruh mereka yang kami kasihi. Engkau jadikanlah kami umat yang mempunyai ketinggian akal dan budi, mempunyai minda yang unggul dalam menguruskan kehidupan ini dan menjadi teladan yang baik kepada manusia yang lain. Ya Allah, jadikanlah negeri Perlis ini sebagai negeri yang makmur, rakyatnya hebat, mantap, bermentaliti kelas pertama dalam tindakan, hidup bersih, bersatu padu dan dilimpahi berkat serta rahmat dari sisi-Mu. Engkau jauhkanlah kami dari bala dan kerosakan. Engkau tambahkanlah nikmat-Mu kepada kami. Engkau berikanlah kepada kami kebahagiaan hidup di dunia dan di hari akhirat. Ya Mujibas Sa'ilin, permudahkanlah urusan kami dalam menimba ilmu pengetahuan. Lapangkanlah dada dan terangkanlah hati kami untuk memahami isi pengajaran. Hiasilah diri kami dengan adab kesopanan. Muliakanlah kami dengan ketakwaan. Segarkanlah badan kami dengan kesihatan yang berpanjangan. Dan berkatilah hidup kami dengan keredaan-Mu. Allahumma inna na'udzubika minal barasi wal jununi wal judham wa min sayyi'il asqam. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adzaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa baraka wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Amin, amin ya rabbal alamin. The recitation is given by Ustaz Zul, inshallah. Okay, next we are going to fill in our attendance link. I'm giving you 2 minutes for you to fill in, please, because this is very important for the jabatan, for the department to know the attendance on the response of the student. So it will be used for our development in this POT, Perlis online tuition. So please carry on. I'm giving you another minute. But on the meet now I can see Muhammad Faizal, Juni Anika, Ramizah, Hanis, Auni Najiha, Hashimah, Sharudin, Humaira.
Snap, bring your A game. Dunia pendidikan sudah berubah. Semuanya sudah berbeza. Kita tidak lagi boleh gunakan cara lama. Snap telah merupakan satu game changer. Pengajaran dan pembelajaran akan menjadi lebih menarik.
Snap is now introduced in Sekolah Tuan Orang Ibu, Kolej Hiasan Saat Melaka, Sekolah Menengah Sains Tambah, and schools in Perlis as part of our pioneering early adoption drive. Statistics show a positive increase on student utilization rates, analysed based on homework submission at 76%. 80% of educators and students agree that organising school tasks is now made easier with Snap.
Mudahnya guna Snap. Saya boleh bagi homework, marking, semua dalam Snap je. Siap pada rekod dan analisis. Mudah saya nak pantau tugasan murid. Teknikal support pun ada kalau saya perlukan bantuan.
Based on my experience, Snap is the coolest app I've ever seen. We can play games while learning new things and even send our works with just a few clicks. In short, Snap makes my life easier.
Perks of using Snap: free subscription, Google Classroom integration, performance report and analysis, gamification features, rewards program, and equal profit sharing with schools on income received from advertisements. Interested to learn more? Just ask Edri. Snap, bring your A game.
Okay, we are back. I see some of the students filling up the forms. Thank you. For those who are not done yet, please fill up the forms for us. I can see 24 students on Meet right now. I can see just Q, Amirah, Zularif, Afrina, Amirul, Danish, Jenny Low, Nining, Jining, Anik, Mat Rifan, Umar, Hafiz, and so on. And we hope that other students will keep coming in for the class today. Okay, I'm going to review a little bit about what we did last week, and then we are going to pick up where we stopped, and then we are going to continue. For those who did not attend the class last week, this is on review, and we are discussing on how and what to talk about. And I'm giving you phrases to use when you are writing the essay, part 3, inshallah. One thing that you have to bear in your mind, writing essay is sometimes if you can't use difficult, bombastic word, use simple word. When you use simple word, meaning that you will avoid making mistake. Sometimes when you use bombastic word you are not used to, then it might be wrong spelling there sometimes. So using simple word is to play safe. But if you want to get more marks, so you use more complex sentences, more bombastic word. Excuse me. Okay, we are going to look back at the slide that we did on the 17th, and if you want to refer to that slide, you can always go back and look for the video on the 17th. Okay. What is the meaning? Formal assessment of something with intention of instituting changes if necessary. So that is the meaning of the word review. And then what to review? We discuss on movie, we discuss on novels, what are the things that we are going to talk about. We also discuss on cafe, restaurant, malls, resort. For example, for resort, we discuss about the stars, how many stars given to the hotel, 5-star, and nowadays we have 6, 7 stars. I don't know, in a few years, maybe we'll have more than 10 stars. Okay, locations of the hotel, of the resort, facilities, food provided, concept of the hotel, and how to book the hotel. And I know those things, you are familiar with it. Okay, we also discuss on the TV show, the concept of the show, talk show, reality, of course everybody knows, Academy, Fantasia, documentary, the National Geographic, drama, sitcom, about the host. We also discuss on the concert, attending concert and making a review on the concert that you attend. If it's a live concert. Nowadays, I heard there's the concert that you pay and you watch the concert on your computer, in the internet. Am I right? JASQ. Is it possible to pay for the ticket concert organized in US and you see it live in Malaysia?
I don't know about that.
You have no idea?
I don't have any idea.
Thank you. So anybody knows about it who attend that sort of concert? Please tell me. I would like to know about it. I'm an old school. I don't attend those kind of concert. During my days, we buy the ticket, we go to the concert, we try to get as near as we can to the stage, so we can have a clearer look at the singer, at the band. Okay. Group, solo, orchestra, we talk about concept, we talk about lighting. We review about it. We talk about the sound system, we talk about the audience. Okay. Competition, games and gadget. We also talk about that. Attending a competition, participating in games, and we talk about unboxing gadgets. Unboxing gadget. You buy one item, for example, a new handphone. For example, a new handphone. When the handphone, the mobile phone, you receive them, you did not open them immediately. You wait, you set your camera, you set your handphone, your old phone, and then the lighting and everything, and you start reviewing, taking the knife, cutting the edge of the box slowly, open up slowly, giving excitement to the viewers. And the viewers is, when they see this sort of unboxing, they will get excited. Oh, I'm going to get that one. You see? They want to know what is in the box, what is provided, the earphone, the microphone, the casing, and everything. So this reviewing is viral. Viral nowadays. Unboxing, review is viral. It itself is a viral. Okay? All right. Reason for writing a review, we talk about that, to persuade, to convince, to recommend, not to recommend, to avoid. We talk about that. And then we talk about phrases. This is important. This part for me is very important. You have to use these phrases in order to make your persuading, convincing, to recommend, to not to recommend, to avoid, to make them stronger. These are the phrases that you must use. For those who are interested in these phrases, we are not going to look at it for quite a long time today. I'm just going to go through because we did this one last week. You can snap them. You can snap them, or you can go to the video provided last week on the 17th. Look for the video on the 17th. The same title by me. The same title by me. Okay. We look at the example of phrases associated with persuade, convince, and recommend. I'm going to go this one more time. Example of persuade, convince, and recommend. You must not miss the chance. You see how strong, how convinced the word, the phrases, the sentence there. Okay? I'm sure, I'm positive that you will like it. I'm positive you will like it. I'm certain you will. I'm certain you will be satisfied with the food provided, with the food served on your table, since you are very interested in very hot and spicy food. This is the place. I'm certain you will like it. You see, this is how we convince people. This is how to express our confidence toward the things that we are promoting. For sure you will like it. For sure you will love it. For sure you will fall in love with it. You see? Okay. Undoubtedly, indisputably, obviously, it is very clear that this hotel is the best hotel in the peninsula. You see? Apparently, if you type, I've seen one video about a kid who used this word so many times in one video. Try to type apparently on YouTube, and then you see one small boy who used that word so many times when he was asked at the one amusement park. So they called him to the talk show because of his use of apparently. Okay, the next one, the last one, I told you last week, I love this one. This is very simple. This is very easy to remember. The phrases: to convince, to persuade, and to recommend. I'm crazy about. I love char kway teow. I love masala vade. I adore. I'm a big fan of Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol. I don't like others. I'm a great fan of Jyotika. That one is Tamil movie. Okay. And I'm passionate about. Just Q is smiling. I know he's smiling when I mentioned the word Kajol, the name Kajol. He's smiling. Okay, thank you. All right. Next. Muhammad Shami is also smiling. Are you crazy about Kajol, Muhammad Shami? She's quite old now. Okay. Now we have a younger heroine. During my days, so Kajol and Shah Rukh Khan. Now you like somebody else. Okay. All right. Phrases associated with not to recommend and to avoid. Okay. For example, do not bother with this one. You'll waste your time. It is a waste of money, effort. You better do something else. It is not fascinating at all. Okay? Those who are not turning on their camera is okay. I don't mind. But if you turn it on, I can see you moving, so I know that you are there. So if you need to snap a photo of the screen, it's okay, go ahead. I don't mind. If you don't want to, you go to the video, and then you can stop, and then you can copy down these phrases. Okay, and for your information too, these are the phrases that this note is taken from Cikgu Zanurin Muhammad Safar, a guru cemerlang Bahasa Inggeris from Kedah, and I asked the permission from him to use the note and to share it with you. Last week he also had a video conference with English teachers in Perlis. He's giving a lot of tips to us. Thank you, Mr. Zanurin Muhammad Safar. If you're watching, thank you for the notes, thank you for the sharing, thank you for the caring. I have to mention his name because of the saying, give credit where credit is due. When you take something from other people, you have to give him a credit, you have to mention his name. So I'm mentioning his name, Cikgu Zanurin Muhammad Safar. Thank you. Okay, we carry on. Do not bother with this one. It is not fascinating at all. There is nothing impressive at all. Ini kalau benci ni, kalau benci, kalau hati sudah benci. We are trying to convince people not to go, not to buy, not to spend their times, not to waste their money. Okay? There's nothing impressive at all. To be honest, wow, this is very impressive. To be honest, there are many other, I put the dot there. This one can be used at any review. To be honest, there are many other films that you can watch, for example, than this one.
Harry Potter.
There are many other books that you can read other than this one. You see? That's why I'm putting this, the dot there, the space there, so that you can use it on what types of review you are doing. Okay? To be honest with, there are many other amusement parks that you can go rather than this one. There are lots of hotels. There are many other hotels that you can go and stay than this one. Avoid this one. But be careful nowadays. You don't mention the names. You know. This is sometimes how they do the review. They spell it wrongly. They create a name that is very what we say, near to the sound. When you want to imitate something, you want to avoid yourself. Kamu nak elak diri kamu daripada disaman. Jenama popular Adidas. Dia tiru Asadi. Dekat-dekat kan? Nampak? Adidas Asadi. Dia tak mau, kalau dia takut nanti kalau dia guna nama tu juga dia boleh disaman. Tapi dia guna satu nama yang hampir dekat-dekat. Asadi Adidas. Dia tukar kali sikit dia. Alright? Okay, there are many other than this one. We can use it on the restaurant. There are many other restaurants. There are many other books. There are many other films. There are many other concerts. It can be used at any review. Okay, this one is the last one. I have two words to describe it. Oh, this is very good. This is very convincing. There are two words. I have two words to describe the film. Boring. Oh, for example, boring. You use the word boring. I hate the hero. I don't like it. when one of my heroine is married, my Kajol is married to another actor, then I start disliking her, you know, because she's already married. So we hate the hero who married our heroine. It happens. Okay, 3 words to describe it. I'm disappointed. The book is imperfect. The hotel is disappointed. The facilities is 0 star. It can be anything. Okay. All right. For the last slide, the last slide, the second last, the third last slide, we are discussing on one particular, for example, one film, whether you want to persuade other people to go and watch the film or not to go. Those are okay. The first one, we persuade people, we convince people, we recommend people to go and watch the movie, read the novel, go and dine at the cafe and the restaurant, go shopping at the mall, stay at the resort, watch the TV show, go to the concert, and compete in the competition, games and gadget. One, we are talking about one particular place, one particular film, one particular book, one particular restaurant. But next, we are also must be prepared if the question asks us to compare and contrast, you know, compare and contrast, untuk membandingkan dan membezakan, no? Alright, we are going to go to that one. After this, I have another one, okay, we continue to this one first, because after this, we are going to compare. We finish this one first. Okay. I'm giving 2-star qualities. Oh, 2 stars quality. 2 stars quality meaning, if you go to the hotel, the bathroom is outside. Okay, last week, one student complained, there's no such hotel. He said, she mentioned about it. For her information, yes, I've been to one. I've been to one backpackers budget hotel. Backpackers. When I travel, I used to go for budget hotel and backpackers before I'm married. I used to travel using backpackers, and we go for backpackers hotel, budget hotel, because they are very cheap. They are cheap, and as I said, the facilities is a 2-star quality. Okay, all right. We go to the next one. Fail to impress. Fail to impress. We are not impressed about the service given, about the facilities given. Okay. Below average ni apa? Di bawah tahap sederhana. Average ni sederhana, bawah sederhana. Teruklah kan. Okay. If you have any question, please put up your hand. Don't hesitate. I'm moving my eyes. Okay. Just queue.
Where do I get the video? The video that you just said.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
And the video that you said it. Where do I find it?
I'm not provided with the earphone. I'm very, very sorry. I can't hear you. If possible, just Q, you can type it. You can type it. I'll read afterwards. Okay? You can type it. I will read it. You can ask here, Faisal. Faisal said, okay.
Okay.
Just type them. Thank you, Just. Okay, anybody else who wants to ask me any question? Put up your hand, or you can just type there. I've seen your below the attendance link. Muhammad Faisal is already typed. You can ask here. Okay, thank you, Faisal. Okay, below average quality services. Terrible memories. Terrible memories. You went to the restaurant, the waiter spilled the soup on your lap. You jump. Terrible memories. Nightmare. You went to the hotel, stayed at the hotel, you can't sleep the whole night because you keep listening to people talking, whispering to your ears. A very eerie whispering. Okay? Will never return. I will never return to that restaurant again. Ever. Dah takkan pergi dah kedai itu sekali lagi. This is, tu ada nanti saya tulis. Will never. This will be the first and the last visit. This will be the first and the last visit. Kali pertama dan terakhir. Ini marah betul ini. Marah betul. Makan mi goreng dengan teh ais. Mi goreng satu, teh ais satu. Mi goreng, telur mata. Panggil. Kira bang. RM27.6. Allah. Abah tu balik. Mi goreng dengan teh ais RM27.6. I will never return to that shop again. This is the first and the last time. Okay? But for me, sometimes when I go to the shop, I used to joke to them. Sometimes they can accept it, sometimes they cannot. When the charge is very cheap, for example, you go one mi goreng and one teh ais, they charge you RM5. I will say to them, murah sangat, bila nak kaya? Kenapa murah sangat, bila nak kaya? What is just Q. What is a golden kitchen? Am I right? Gordon's kitchen. I have no idea. What is a Gordon's kitchen? I know kitchen. Oh, I see. Okay. The famous chef. Okay, Gordon Ramsay. Yes, I know him. Okay. Gordon's kitchen. Because you spell Gordon with a small capital, small G. It should be okay. Gordon kitchen. So Gordon kitchen must be very expensive. We don't go there. We cannot afford. I don't know. Maybe you can afford it, just you. But it is very expensive. Thank you, Izamri. CIKGU Izamri, Mr. Izamri. Am I right? Is that Izamri? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Izamri, for answering the question. Thank you. All right. We will go on. Okay. Welcome. Okay. This will be the first and the last. Please do not waste your time and money. Please do not waste your time and money. Don't go there. Don't visit that shop. And one more thing. Now there's a term. There's a term. That term is never used before. That term is never used before. To show that this one, Gordon Ramsay kitchen must be a very, very delicious, very tasty restaurant, because he is a very famous chef. But this one is trying to show that it is very expensive. It is very what we say, unacceptable price. For example, the price of durian nowadays, they use the term harga Yahudi. Yahudi, the Jews' price. Harga Yahudi. This is, no, it is very interesting. People create those sort of terms to explain, and people accept it. It is not given by the Dewan Bahasa or Pustaka. It is not given by Dewan Bahasa or Pustaka. It was a community term comes up in our community. When it's very expensive, harga Yahudi. And then I remember another one. You know what? Is pi Mekah balik hari. This is good, you know. Pi Mekah balik hari. When you sell something expensive, people, nak pergi Mekah balik hari ya? You see? Harga Yahudi. It's very expensive. I only remember when people are selling very cheap, they will say, during my days, we said, berniaga Nabi, not taking profit, niaga Nabi. But nowadays they come up with harga Yahudi. People are buying what the durian, very expensive, 40 ringgit per kilo, one small durian, 2 kilos, 80 ringgit, open up, only 3 inside. Just imagine, you divided that price into the flesh, the seed, it will come out to what? 20 ringgit per piece of durian. So, no wonder they call it harga Yahudi. Okay? Please do not waste your time and money, and I rather do something else. Okay? For example, just now, reading the book is not nice, the book is not impressive, the book is not interesting at all. So you said, I rather go and visit my friend and talk to him than spending my time reading the books. This is phrases that we use, phrases that associate with not to recommend and to avoid things that we review. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we go and look at the compare and the contrast phrases. Just like I said just now, we also should prepare ourselves. If we have to compare 2 films, for example, 2 books, for example, 2 restaurants that you visit, it might ask you to compare and contrast. I've read some of the review of the question made by many guru cemerlang. This is one aspect that we should be prepared. We should prepare ourselves, not just one film to do the review, but we also have to compare that film with another one. We should just read one book and then compare the book with the book that we have read last year, for example. All right? Okay. For the phrases that we are going to use on to compare and to contrast. Okay. To compare meaning the same one, the same quality, the same elements, the same condition. We use alike. also. This is to show that they are quite similar to one to each other. Okay, we use alike, we use also, we use as well. At the same time, for example, if we we talk about hotel, we talk about the facilities, we talk about the swimming pool. Both, for example, the word there, both hotel provide swimming pool to their customers, to their visitors. Okay, the same. In addition, in common, persamaan juga. Ini semua perkataan-perkataan ini menunjukkan persamaan kedua-dua bahan, kedua-dua benda yang kita review. Okay. In common, like, likewise, the same, similar, similarly, and to. This book, how do you use to there? Anybody? Hotel A, to have the same facilities, for example. All right? Okay, we go to contrast. Although this is showing the contrast of both restaurant as opposed to, but by contrast, I cannot give you the full sentence for all these words. You should try to copy them and then go back and try to make sentences and show to your teacher whether the usage of that book is of that word is correct. Okay. We are at differs, different, even though, instead, on the other hand, tadi at the same time, now on the other hand, on the contrary, perbezaan dia juga sama juga, unlike, tidak seperti. Unlike meaning, okay. Thank you for Anik. My phone is over there, Anik. I've already switched it off, but the ring is for the alarm. Sorry about that. Thank you. Sorry about that. I already switched it off, but I did not switch off the alarm. Thank you. All right. On the contrary, unlike, tidak seperti, while, manakala, yet, tetapi, yet. We receive a welcoming drink at the hotel, yet it is not tasty at all. Okay? So those are words of compare and contrast. If you have the time, you can copy them and make sentences of those words and try to show to your teacher whether your usage of those words are correct or not. So you will get a better usage of it, and we must use these phrases whenever we are going to write about compare and contrast. So we cover up just now how to compare and contrast two films, two books, two restaurants, two cafes, to concert, to talk show, we have to be prepared. We also review only one. We review only one film, we review only one book, we review one restaurant, we talk about that restaurant, we praise the restaurant as if we have never been to other restaurant before. That is the best one, the only one. It is marvelous, it is everything in trying to convince other people to go to that restaurant. And I'm going to go back, before I stop, I'm going to go back to the meaning of the word review. To the meaning of the word review. What is the meaning of the word? A formal assessment of something with the intention, dengan niat of instituting changes, untuk melakukan perubahan jika perlu. Untuk melakukan perubahan jika perlu. Perubahan tadi untuk nak menggalakkan orang untuk buat, tengok, beli dan sebagainya. Ataupun tidak menggalakkan orang untuk buat, tengok, beli, menginap dan sebagainya. Sekali lagi, the meaning of the word review, a formal assessment, assessment formal of something with the intention, dengan niat untuk membuat perubahan. Kalau kita tak boleh buat perubahan tu, maknanya review tu tak akan berkesan. The review is not effective. Okay, we must convince people to do or not to do. Izamri, to do or not to do. Shakespeare. Okay, I think that's all that I have for today, and I hope my explanation is simple. I hope you understand, and if you have any question, please put up your hand before we stop. And I would like to thank SSPN, Jabatan Pendidikan, for giving me this opportunity. I would like to thank everybody on Google Meet and on YouTube for attending the class. Next class, Bahasa Melayu. Okay. I would like to also remind you, next class is Bahasa Melayu bersama Cikgu Abdil Wafi. Boleh terus kekal di Meet. Don't go anywhere. He's here. He's right here. He's right here. Don't go anywhere. So if you have any question for me, please don't hesitate. You can put up your hand. You can ask. You can write it out. Okay. If there's no question, then thank you. Have a nice day. Have a good week. Have a very splendid days with your PDPR, and I hope that everybody will be safe at home. Don't go anywhere. Stay put. Stay home. Be safe. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.